What's up, everyone? How's it going? So, this past week has been kind of illuminating to me. With everything that happened, with all my video being shared and everything like that, and new people coming to the channel. I've had to deal with certain things like this in the past. This has happened before. When one of my videos gets shared on MTG Finance, and then everybody who has because everyone that collects and plays Magic, they have a finance degree as well, is what I learned. Everyone that plays and collects that also goes to MTG Finance and communicates with others on that, they all are hedge fund managers and finance majors. So it's kind of illuminating to me the sort of person that is. Sorry, I just had to shut off the fridge because it gets annoying with that thing humming. So it's about perspective, and how when you're at a place in life where someone can really only dream of. I had a lot of comments on, the previous video about how I must have came from money, or how I have a hedge fund, or how whatever I'm doing is continuously going to lose money until I go out of business, or my hedge fund, or my rich parents gave me a start, or how I got a loan from a PPP loan, or this or that. What they don't see is the 10 plus years of grinding that someone did in order to get where they're at right now. It's like that with everything. It's like that with with everything. People only see when you get into the limelight, when you get successful. I did air quotes. I'm not successful. I'm just getting started. But that comment still reigns true of when people are he must come from money, or he must do this or that. It's anyone. You're at a stoplight and you see someone pull up in a fancy car, oh, that guy must, his parents must be rich, or you don't see behind the scenes of their life. But in certain people's brains, it's unfathomable. I can't fucking speak. In those people's brains, it's crazy for that person to have that, and they don't. So it's what are they doing wrong? And 9 times out of 10, it's the instant gratification lifestyle that everyone lives. You can't live that life and expect to have things, have possessions, they're still doing fucking construction. Jesus Christ. It's insane. It's perpetual. You can't expect to have things and live that lifestyle, that instant gratification. You need it now. You need it now. You need it before everyone. You got to pay whatever it is. I need it. Relax. Put it off for a little bit. I know it's easy to say, right, for me, because I was once in that situation of instant gratification for everything. Believe me. In debt, living paycheck to paycheck, commuting to work, spending $500-$600 a week just getting to work, with gas, tolls, commuting to the city, driving to the city, parking, and just because I didn't want to take public transportation, or I didn't want to do this, it wasn't comfortable, blah, blah, blah. You make excuses in your brain. I get it. I was there. But there comes a point in everyone's life that you have to just cut the shit. You if you want to have stuff, you got to sacrifice. That's what it comes down to. And what people didn't see or don't see, which they see now, they see the store, they see the YouTube channel, they see the semi whatever success. I'm not successful, guys. It's a facade, apparently. So they see that and they automatically think that I came from money, or I have a insane savings account, or someone put money in an account for me and it was a gift or whatever, or I'm a PPP loan, I'm living off the government. I opened this business with cash. I saved up cash. I opened the business with cash. All money that I had saved. Years of saving went into this business and into this. Years of planning, years of sacrifice, years of not going out, years of just being in my house because I didn't want to spend money. And I know it's easier to say where I'm at now that and you could do it, but I know it's hard. You have kids, you have a family, you have this. Believe me, I get it. It's tough. But it can be done. You just gotta cut corners and sacrifice a little bit. You don't have to have a PS5. You don't have to have the new Yeezys. You don't have to have floor seats for the Taylor Swift concert. You don't need that. You don't need that bullshit. You don't. Because it's all bullshit. It's all consumerism. It's nuts. But, me, I realize the irony in that, because, me running a card store, this is, considered a luxury good. But, if you wanted to or want to do something better in life, it doesn't have to be a business like this or any business in general. You have to sacrifice now for the future. And I know it's hard, but it's also easy. You just stop going out to eat, make your own food, stop buying everything you don't need. I literally had 3 shirts, 2 pairs of pants for like 4 years. And I didn't care, because it didn't matter to me, because I knew I was saving for something that I wanted to do. I wanted to start a business, open a business. I didn't care what it was. I just knew that I wanted to do something different. And I knew the only way that I was going to be able to do it was to save a lot of money. I wasn't going to be able to do it on credit. I wasn't going to be able to do it on debt. I wasn't going to be able to do it on that. Even though that is primarily how we run the business day to day, which is on credit cards, lines of credit, all this other stuff. But we also have the available cash on hand in order to pay it. It's not like I'm just charging it and hoping I make the money back. We have the available cash on hand to pay the books off in full. So that's where a lot of people get into trouble when they open a business. They open it on credit only, and it's all they have. And I'll tell you what, if I did that last month, it would have crushed us, would have crippled us. If I just was like, yeah, I'll just buy it on credit, whoop, charge it, swipe it, it would have decimated the business. But you can't run a business or even your life like that. If you can't run a business like that, you can't run your life like that. You can't be paying the banks 25% interest because you wanted to get the new, new Oculus headset. So you're going to pay 30% interest for 4 months on a $600 item. You see what I mean? You can't live your life like that. I like to say I'm a 10 to 15 year overnight success. That's what people think. People think, oh, oh wow, he got successful overnight, or this or that. When it comes to an actor or whatever, like Steve Carell, like when he was on The Office, people are like, oh wow, you're just an overnight success, and he's like, I've been acting for 15 years, 20 years. People don't see that; they just see this. So that could be used in any situation. That sort of overnight success. People don't see the behind the scenes of your life. I like to say I'm a 15-year overnight success because, or 10 years, probably more along the lines of 10 years. 15 years, I was probably still playing World of Warcraft for 15 hours a day. That's when it was bad. I played World of Warcraft for about, I'd say, 10 years. And I played 10 plus hours a day every day. Worked a part-time job. That was when, I had the similar mindset of seeing someone with money or, fancy watch, nice clothes, and just being like, they must come from money. Which sometimes seeing that on the outside, fancy clothes, car, whatever, they might not have a pot to piss in. They just have a good facade going. And then, there's the other people who actually have their shit together that you don't see the behind the scenes and, have grinded their whole life. So you don't know. The thing I'm trying to get at is, put your head down, grind, save your money, stop buying crap you don't need, and save your money. I mean, if the only thing in life that makes you happy is, going on vacation twice a year, saving up for that, doing that, and just wasting all your money on 2 vacations a year and rinse and repeat with your family, it's fine. That's good. That's a good thing. If you enjoy that, that's great. But I knew that wasn't for me. I knew I wanted to save my money. I knew I wanted to do something. I knew that wasn't for me. I couldn't do it. So I saved my money. I saved a lot of it, and it paid off. So I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. I didn't come from money. I don't have a trust fund. I've never had any of those things. I've just aggressively saved for the past 10 years and started this business from nothing, from literally nothing. When I opened my doors, I had $200 worth of singles in my case. And in the past 2 years, we've grown like crazy because I don't fall into that instant gratification thing. Sure, we kind of made a little hiccup with that Commander Masters thing with the FOMO, but we won't talk about that. We learned from that, and that is priceless. I didn't come from money. I don't have a trust fund. And get your money up, not your funny up. I'll see you later. Bye.